Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Was I wrong for telling my wife she embarrassed me by bringing me a meal to my work? I'm 33 years old and recently got hired at a large company in the south where me and my wife moved months ago. My wife was excited for my new job and talked about preparing a surprise for me, which got me excited, but I didn't know what it was till she showed up at my workplace 2 days ago with a meal she said she prepared specifically for me since it's my favorite. Apparently, this was her surprise. I was a little upset she brought it to my workplace. My coworkers, who are vicious and brutally honest and sarcastic, got involved and kept teasing me about the meal. One of them, Austin, joked about how mummy is so supportive by bringing food to my workplace. I felt like crap as he and other coworkers kept laughing at me. Those coworkers are probably immature and jealous that no one cooks them food because no one loves them. That's the dumbest thing to tease someone for. They sound like little kids, but okay. I went to work the next day and Austin kept making jokes about me, saying stuff like, "Is mummy going to bring lunch today as well? And when is mummy coming to change your diaper?" And some other stuff. One of them, who's someone I don't know well, said, "Oh, you guys, I can still smell the meal mum brought yesterday. She's such a great cook, bless her heart." And the giggles kept on. I felt so awful. I went home and just blew up at my wife, telling her she flat out embarrassed me and just torpedoed my prestige and respect I had among my coworkers. Oh my god, I don't know why this makes me teary. Anyways, I told her what Austin and others have been doing and asked if she was happy for giving him ammo to come at me like that. She argued that she was just trying to do something nice for me and didn't care about what people might say, but I was a selfish jerk who only cares about what others think rather than how she felt by my constant berating over a meal she put effort, money, and time to make and bring to me. His wife is right, honestly. Prestige and respect you had among your coworkers. What? His coworkers were so fast to tear him apart like that. They had no respect for you in the first place, dude. If his coworkers respected him, they would be like, "Oh my god, you are so lucky. I wish I had someone like that to bring me meals." Okay, I'm so sad. I just feel so sad for the wife. Like, do you not love her? Jeez, she made you a meal, so thoughtful. Do you not love her? Like, why didn't you stand up for her? And why can't you stand up for yourself? Like, you're not a kid. You're 33 years old, for goodness sakes. The argument escalated after I suggested that she could have waited till I got home to surprise me with this meal instead of showing up while I was working, which made me seem unprofessional. She said she came during lunch break, but I was still working during lunch break. She said at this point, I clearly find it easier to blame her than stand up for myself against those childish bullies. She's not wrong. I said I didn't appreciate what she said, but she replied that I should be grateful she cared enough to bring me a home-cooked meal and then thanked me for showing her it's not worth wasting any more of her time cooking for me after this. I told her to stop blaming me for something she caused and asked her to admit that maybe she could have consulted me before bringing the meal so I could avoid being the butt of every joke my coworkers told. I don't even know how long this is going to last. She told me to man up and either report them or quit then. I was floored by what she said. I had to walk out because I couldn't take any more of this and felt like she wasn't listening to how her behavior caused me an issue at work. How her behavior caused you an issue at work? Dude, what? If you don't want her, I'll take her. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I wish I had someone cooking me home-cooked meals. Jeez. Look at him talk. You love your partner, don't you? Why would you care? Jeez. Oh my god. I'm getting so mad because it's just like, it's so dumb, you know? He just made a problem for himself. He could have just went home and be like, "Oh, thanks babe, the meal was amazing." But no, he had to blame her. It's not her fault your coworkers are jerks, you know? It's not her fault your coworkers are bullies. They're gonna be bullies no matter what you do, okay? Even if she didn't bring a meal to your place, if you did something wrong, they will still bully you for it because that's just the people that they are. This was just the one chance that they got and that's why they took it and they started making fun of you. They had no respect for you in the first place, honestly. At most, if he didn't want his wife going to his workplace, he could have just been like, "Can you let me know before you're coming to my workplace?" just in case, you know, in case I'm still working or whatever. You know what I mean? But then he just went home and he was just like, you embarrassed me. You don't have to be so mean about it. So yes, you were wrong. I hope you apologize to your wife. I just can't believe he didn't stand up for his wife or himself. Like, seriously, he could have just gave them like a good comeback and been like, at least I have someone who loves me. Unlike you guys, where's your meals? Where's someone to cook you your meals? Huh? Oh, I forgot, you don't have anyone. I guess that's not professional, but no one's being professional in this situation anyways. Makes me so sad, I don't know why. I've been watching so many, you know, bento box videos. And every single time I watch those videos, I'm just like, oh my god, that husband is so lucky, you know, to have someone cook him amazing meals every single day. And this is like the complete opposite of that. Am I wrong for not wanting to get my girlfriend an expensive engagement ring? I've been with my girlfriend for 4 years and we've recently been talking more and more about marriage. Although my girlfriend grew up relatively well off for the time I've known her, she's been pretty low maintenance. She's never cared about designer brands, rarely buys new clothes, and the jewelry she owns was gifted to her. I have a decent job now, $80,000 a year, and I've been saving for a while. But growing up, my family didn't have a lot of money. My girlfriend and I have always seemed to be on the same page when it comes to saving money. I assumed she would be fine with a more affordable ring. When I started looking into rings, I discovered moissanite rings, which look similar to diamond rings but are much more affordable. I have no idea what that is. I was looking at rings in the $1,500 to $1,800 range. When I mentioned this to her, she insisted she wanted a real diamond ring and sent me links to a bunch of diamond rings that she liked. The prices ranged from $6,500 to $10,000. I told her that I wasn't willing to spend that much. She seemed genuinely mad and said it wasn't that expensive. We got in a pretty big argument over it. I told her that it was ridiculous to ask me to spend that much and that I thought she was more reasonable than that. She said I was being cheap and that I could afford it, and that I was basically saying she wasn't worth it. I told her no one is worth a $10,000 ring. What? He didn't have to say that. What the heck? What? Is he telling her that she's worth less than $10,000 in his life? Why did he say that? Like, okay, even I think that amount for a ring is a lot. Like, I don't really care about these kind of things. Like, I don't care about how much a ring costs, whatever, right? That is a lot of money for a ring, yes. But he doesn't have to say that. Eventually, my girlfriend said she didn't care and that I should get whatever ring I want, but she's clearly still mad, and I know this is going to be an ongoing argument. I'm a bit frustrated because this seems out of left field. I've always known marriage is super important to her, but I didn't realize she'd insist on a diamond ring. So I talked to my older sister about it, who, despite agreeing diamond rings was stupidly priced, sided with my girlfriend and said if I could afford it, she didn't see the big deal. She added that my girlfriend has done so much for me and I was being mean about this. What my sister means by my girlfriend doing so much for me is that she was really supportive when I was in a serious car accident 4 years ago. I broke multiple bones and required a few surgeries. Although where I live most healthcare is covered, I was unable to work for a while and had expenses I wasn't able to pay. I had been dating my girlfriend for only 6 months at the time and she was really there for me. I couldn't pay my rent, so she let me move in with her for free and helped pay for a few expenses and for physical therapy I needed. She also helped me get a job with her uncle, who was the vice president of an insurance company. Obviously, I've thanked her for all she did for me, but it's not something we talk about much. I don't think I'm obligated to buy an expensive ring just because she helped me out a few years ago. But if my own sister said this, I'm guessing my girlfriend must feel the same way as well. Am I wrong here? I don't know, man. First, I was like, okay, $10,000 or $6,000, that's a lot. But now I'm just like, I just don't see why he can't get it for her anymore after all that she's done for him. I know people who would buy their girlfriends bracelets worth over $6,000 and they're not even getting married. They're just girlfriend and boyfriend. Like, I get it. $6,000 to $10,000, that's a lot to some people. Alright? the fact here is that he can afford it. He makes $80,000 a year. So money is not an issue for him. Maybe this is the one thing that she just really wants. He already said that she doesn't like other branded stuff, so it's not like he's been buying her like designer bags. But I really don't think anyone is really in like the wrong in this. They just have to talk it out. Am I wrong for telling my friend she can't visit me if she refuses to shower? I have been friends with Kate for a few years. We've always lived 7+ hours from each other and would regularly schedule vacations together. She's always been lax about showering, but I never got on her case because she never smelled bad. She'd usually shower every other day pre-COVID. We didn't see each other over a year for obvious reasons. Last month, she came to visit for about 4 days and didn't shower at all. We had been outside and active most of the days. When she left and I washed the sheets in my guest room, they smelled so bad. I had to wash the comforter twice. I politely mentioned her lack of showering to her and she laughed it off, saying she showers once or twice a week and that's all she needs. That's really less. She then went on a mini rant about society standards being too high. Body odor is normal and we should all accept it. She stopped wearing deodorant as well. Once or twice a week? I hope she at least washes her butt, dude. What? She had an emergency come up and needs to spend time in a city not far from me. She asked if she can stay with me for a week and a half. Of course, I want to help. We talked about it on the phone last night and I tried to bring up her lack of hygiene and make sure everything was okay. She got really defensive and told me her hygiene is none of my business. Well, okay. While I don't disagree, I also think it's fair to point out to one of my closest friends that this is a huge red flag that her mental health is declining. I also think it's fair to point out there may be a correlation to her complaints that her friends don't want to be seen in public with her for seemingly unknown reasons in her eyes. I also think I have a say in sharing my living space with someone who smells terrible out of sheer stubbornness if she's claiming she's okay. If she's okay and she's not going through anything, but she just doesn't want to shower, then that's a problem. Like, you can do the basic hygiene stuff, why are you not doing it? The conversation got heated and I told her if she can't manage to shower at least every other day while she's here or come up with a solution to not have offensive body odor, she's not staying with me. She cried and told me I'm being a body shaming jerk and that she can't help how she smells. Yeah, you can, just wash yourself. I've known people with health conditions that caused bad breath or body odor no matter how much they showered or brushed their teeth. I can understand and empathize, but in this case, she's not even trying. I agree. No, you're not wrong. If someone wants you to do a favor for them, but you have a condition in order to help them with the favor, and they don't want to follow your condition, then you don't have to help them with the favor. But honestly though, I don't even get it. Why doesn't she just shower? Like, it's not like the friend is asking her to pay for the water bills, you know? Go in there and take a shower. Body shaming, does she even know what body shaming is? Just take a shower. You don't have to wash her hair every single time. I don't know what it is, but I do hope she's able to get through whatever she's going through right now. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!